Hi Scorpio, welcome to your new love reading for November. I know, better late than never. Everything you need to know about this reading is in the description box below, as well as the recommend a reader shout out, which goes to Ace of Pentacles Tarot. Love and support to her. Check her out. Show her some love and support as well if you like what she has to say. The King of Wands, that could be Sagittarius. Ooh, all right. Anyway, this is intended to be a romantic love reading, obviously, but it may resonate in other areas of your life, and or it also might be a new development in a current situation. All right. So that King of Wands, that'll be interesting to see how it plays out. Okay, Page of Wands. So are you dating and you have that someone caught your eye, like there's a specific interest in someone? Okay. Got lots of things going on and you're wanting to focus mainly on yourself and your own wants and desires? We shall see. About that, we shall see. Okay. All right. Who are you dealing with here, Scorpio? Okay, so we're going up this way, so I'm going to go to this quadrant here. Capricorn. Okay, pulling down left. All right, here we are. Okay, so Capricorn. New love for Capricorn. Oopsie, you get a little sloppy there. Oh, Scorpio. New love for Scorpio. Why did I say Cap? Oh, there's Capricorn. Good gracious. I'm wondering if I should start this over. Scorpio. The Emperor. Aries. Control. Scorpio. There you are. Scorpio. Seven of Pentacles. There's Scorpio. Death. There's Scorpio. Capricorn, Scorpio. The Chariot. That could be Cancerian. The Sun. This is Leo. Eight of Swords. Ace of Swords. Five of Wands. All right. Slide this over here. Come on. There it is. Okay. Lots of major arcana here. Well, not lots, but 1, 2, 3. Yeah, not lots. Enough. All right, so we got this death card here. What's this death card about for Scorpio? King of Pentacles, that could be Virgo. What's this Chariot about? Five of Pentacles. What's this Sun card about? Wow. Four of Wands. What's this Eight of Swords about? Two of Cups. Ace of Swords. What's this Ace of Swords? Ace of Cups. Okay. So whatever... Let's see. What, I think you're dealing with somebody on their way out, and whatever you started with somebody new is going to stagnate. I think there's some unfinished business for them, and they can't, it's not going to go as planned. It's like with this new one, you've hit a snag. So, because this person's in the process of an ending here. And however much they might want things to, progress and go forward, there's just some snags here. And it's about you two being able to be together with this situation. This is not going as planned. And this is not for you to fix either, Scorpio. You need to not think that it's your job to get in there and manage and handle it and to figure it out, because it's almost like after what you've been through, you're like, okay, I'm not letting something slip away from me. Like I don't have time for this. You know what I mean? This is very simple. We just do this, this, and this. And it won't help. If you do that, it will not help. It will make things worse, just because it will prolong what they have to clear out for themselves. Wow, what's this Queen of Pentacles? This Queen of Pentacles. I think you're going to be waiting a little more than you thought you would. This is someone that's quite possibly leaving a present situation, transitioning out of that, and you're going to have to wait. This is somebody new, but it's somebody you're going to have to be waiting for a while, because it's not going to go as planned, or it's going to take longer for them to transition, to wrap things up. Wow. Again, not for you to fix, not for you to manage, not for you to take over, to make everything okay for them. No, this is, they need to do what they need to do, and your job is to just kind of stay in the standby phase if you want to, which it looks like you do here, that you're like, okay, I'm just going to stand down until this person completes whatever they need to complete. This is very similar to another one. I can't remember who it was, but there's very similar to another one. The thing is, just watch for, you're going to need to lay low, because I think you're going to be chomping at the bit to get this off the ground, and they're going to need a lot more time than maybe both of you thought. And so you need to kind of lay low, so as not to crowd, or like they're going to need their space. So I don't know if they're moving back into town. I don't know if they're transitioning out of a job, or wrapping up a divorce or something, but they're not emotionally in the other situation anymore. They're not attached to it, but they are, it's going to take longer than usual to wrap this situation up. So they're going to need their space, and there's the possibility that you're going to see them in a different light than what you've known thus far. So they are going to need some space to kind of handle their business. They're not going to want to feel crowded, just saying. All right. Because of what they have experienced, though, they might be kind of, commitment shy or marriage shy. So they might have some trouble seeing how this is going to progress or work, or to what end. Like, what are we doing? I don't want to move too fast. I don't want, like, you might see some hesitation come out. You might see some, like, whereas before they kind of seemed easygoing and confident and whatever, it's all of a sudden now they're just like, okay, everybody back off and give me my space. I need to handle this. And it might be a few stutter steps with them, and they're not going to know what to do. And you're going to want to get in there and help them and fix it, and you can't. This has to be for them. So this is going to take a little while, more so than you thought it would, but for both of you. But I think it's necessary for one thing, but I think it's going to be, the time is going to be a little bit longer than you expected, and the requirements of the time, like them needing their space, you're going to be like, whoa, you know what I mean? It looks like you think it's worth it though, and you're willing to wait. There's going to be a little bit of tension for a while. We got the Seven of Pentacles and the Five of Wands. So just be prepared for that. If you think it's worth it, you stick around and you deal with it. But if not, of course, you always have the option to leave, right? But it looks like you think it's worth it. And again, this is not somebody from your past. This is somebody new. This is not somebody that, you know, you've been dealing with, you know, like what was it? For a while, I think Scorpio, we were talking about somebody that you've been with for quite some time, but not really with because they were with somebody else and you were, you know, you two were still communicating and kind of in and out. And this is not that. This is somebody new. This is not a past situation of longevity. This is someone more recently, maybe a year tops, but this is not anything where there's had enough time to be, you know, generations of kids and houses and things like that. What else for Scorpio? This is someone relatively new that you have enough time in to where you think it's worth it. So you're going to wait a little bit more, but there's some unexpected challenges that come up, some unexpected, like you see a different side of them that you're like, whoa, but it doesn't deter you enough. It's just a delay. What else for Scorpio? Life is a mystery. I thought I was going to say, where's that High Priestess? It was this I was thinking of. That's that whole, like, you're going to see a different side of them that you don't know about. It could be speaking to that. It could be the unexpected element of the bickering or it taking longer. Like, maybe this was all planned out and there's going to be some bumps along the way that you're like, whoa, okay. Could be good and bad. I mean, you know, you want to get to know somebody, put them in an adversarial situation and you'll see who they are real quick. But it's just things that happen, normal everyday things, but it's going to be kind of chaotic for a while. So things are not going to go as planned is what I'm trying to say. Just be prepared for that. Things are not going to go as planned. The interest is still there, but there's going to be some unexpected delays that are going to be frustrating for both of you. You need to not try and fix it and manage it. It is not yours to do. All right. I think you're going to be, I think this person too, it's going to depend greatly on you communicating how you feel, not just withdrawing and going like, you know, just kind of like you're going to have to stay present and communicate how you feel instead of withdrawing, retreating, and becoming manipulative. Not saying that Scorpios are, but it happens. Like that can be one of the coping skills for if you get frustrated. You know what I mean? With everybody, not just with Scorpios. So the point is that communication is going to be key here to keep you two connected, because you don't want to let any kind of frustrations turn into festering resentment and then fights, and then, you know what I mean? It's like that you're going to need each other to be on the same page. You're going to need to communicate how you feel. Keep that part alive so that you can manage these frustrations together. And it'll make you feel more secure so that you don't feel like you have to get in there and manage it because you don't want them to slip away from you. You know what I mean? And I'm not saying that, I don't want it to sound like I'm advocating for neediness or clinginess. No, but this is something that you're looking at going, this is easy. I can totally handle this and fix this for you. But you can't. And so to mitigate any kind of frustration or resentment, you're going to really need to have some communication about your feelings and what you want and how you feel to keep you connected while this person's dealing with this. It's going to be a tricky dance. Life is full of mystery, because at the same time, they're going to want their space to manage this. Whoever you're with has a problem with being assertive. Not problem, but it's just not a natural, it's hard for them to take a stand. It's hard for them to be, they're much more comfortable kind of just being free-spirited and easygoing about things. And they're having to be kind of assertive here. And that's going to really it's not comfortable for them. So you're going to see that and you're going to want to get in there and fix and help. And that's just going to make it worse. So you're going to have to be patient while they kind of cart flop and struggle through it. It's just going to be important for you to keep your daily communication with each other, things like that, to keep some things very consistent and the same, to keep you from wanting to rush in there and fix it because you don't want them to slip away. Like, here, let me fix it so I can get this out of the way for us to be connected. And they're going to need to know that they're not crazy and that they're still okay and they're still loved. All right. What else for Scorpio? Scorpio. There's that there's that juggling that's going to take place. Okay. Yeah, lots of adjustments. It's just going to be one of those periods of time where things are going to be in flux for a while. It's going to be kind of chaotic, and you're going to have to adjust, and then everything will settle down. But it's off to a really vigorous start. All right. What else for Scorpio? Nurture your relationships. So 2 things. If this relationship has taken focus in your life and you kind of nixed your friendships, or you've only made time for them when this person is not around, obviously not good, right? That's, with this. But also, it might be that this is not going to be the most romantic start to this relationship while this person is transitioning into their new living environment or into their new job or whatever they're transitioning away from and to be closer to you. There's other things that are byproducts of their move. Like, they're going to have to adjust to a new living situation or a new job, or there's more going on in transitioning out of what they're transitioning out of than just moving towards you. So there's a lot of changes for them. And it might be that the romantic part of this relationship is going to be either put on hold, or just it's going to be focused on the stable and secure side, the practical side of the relationship while they transition. Because there's not going to be a lot of time for romance, or they're not going to be very romantically inclined while they're having to be out of their comfort zone and be assertive about things and manage this and take care of that. And it's going to be kind of stressful for them. So it's about communication and keeping and things being kind of practical right now. So just know that this person might be relying on you. You know what I mean? Like, the friendship aspect might come to the fore here, and that's where the communication and connection is for right now until the dust settles for them. All right. What else for Scorpio? What else for Scorpio? Right. 7 of Cups. Judgment reversed. All right. This is someone that is reached a turning point. This is someone that wants to walk away, but there's delays because they have to make sure that it's almost like they don't want to be the bad person by leaving, or they're not really comfortable. Now that the time is finally here to take the next step, they're hesitant. They're all of a sudden doubting themselves. They're wondering if it's like leaving the house and then wondering if you left the coffee pot on, or, oh my gosh, did we do this or that? I mean, it's a bad analogy, but the point is, now that the time has finally come for them to make a transition, as much as they've wanted it, actually doing it is uncomfortable for them. There's a lot of unknown, how to navigate all the changes and become independent, or just in a new area, new environment, new job, whatever it is. It's uncomfortable, and there's this reluctance and there's this doubt, and they're going to have to work through that because they've reached a turning point. They want to leave, but they have all this internal stuff like, oh, am I doing the right thing? There's a lot of second guessing going on. So I could see why, now that, you know, the whole reading, I could see why there's frustration and you're just like chomping at the bit to go, look, you're fine. It's fine. We're fine. We can do this. Let's just get you a place. But you can't. They've got to work through this, because you've got to see that they can work through this, and they've got to be able to be solid for you. Otherwise, it's putting you right back where you came from a while ago. You don't want to have to parent somebody through something just because you can. I mean, you need to see that they can handle adversity. They can handle their business. You need to be able to see that. So you got to give them room to show you that. Even though you're going to be like, come on, this is so simple, but you know. All right. Okay, Scorpio, I hope this was helpful. And I wish your person luck. It's going to be kind of a choppy 3 months. But by February, things should level out. So it's going to be an interesting holiday season. Okay, so I hope this was helpful, and I hope to see you in the next reading. That was your November new love reading. Looks like it's actually someone that you've been dealing with for a while. So just a new development. All right, thank you for stopping by. Take care.